that are mostly based upon observation. And so it's a cycle that you continue to repeat. But it is not a cycle that needs to be repeated. As you are observing your life experience, you are continually, without knowing it usually, giving birth to preferences of improvement. It really is the basis of all evolution. So as you are emitting this vibrational awareness of what would be better for you from your vantage point, that vibration matters a lot. It becomes a part of a vibrational reality that is the basis of future realities of future generations, but it could be the basis of your future and not so far distant reality. But it's slow going for most of you because your awareness of what is dominant. Hold that word dominant in your mind for just a little bit. We want to revisit as we move through this day together, because there are many things that you think about, and sometimes you feel good when you think about some of these things, and sometimes you don't feel so good when you think about these things. But in every case, on every subject, you do have a dominant vibration. And let's call that dominant vibration your belief. Your belief is a thought that you continue to think. And the reason that you continue to think the thought is because it's dominant, so it's easiest to find. It's dominant, so it has the most momentum. But it doesn't have to be dominant, and it doesn't have to have the most momentum, because you could make a thought of your choice dominant just by making a thought of your choice dominant. You could say, this thought is more important to me than that thought. Prosperity is more important to me than poverty. Even if poverty is dominant in your current experience, you could make prosperity dominant in your vibration if you'd stop observing. If there's somebody in your life that is giving you constant grief and you're observing them, how you feel about them is dominantly negative. But you could feel dominantly positive about them if you would stop letting what you observe be the basis of your vibration about them. You're sort of getting the hang of what we're talking about here. We're talking about the difference between being a deliberate creator, one who chooses the dominant thought and practices it until it is easily dominant, or one who just stumbles around, we love you so much, and focuses by default on whatever's loudest or most present. And you know what's so tricky about that? What is most present in your experience is what's dominant in your vibration. But you could change what's dominant in your vibration. You could have 10 major aspects of your current life. One of them could be pretty good, and 9 of them could be far from good. And if you would focus on the one that you like, you could make it so dominant, the other 9 would have to become the same. We love you so much, but you are lazy. You don't do that. You don't choose often what you mean to be dominant. You don't choose the direction of your thought or the vibrational content of your thought, because along your way, you've come to believe that what is dominant, but it isn't. Vibration is dominant. So you could choose from what is, whatever aspect of it you want. The other day, Esther was enjoying cleaning up some resistance in her own experience on a specific topic. And she was using a process that we've been teaching for quite a long while called a focus wheel. And the focus wheel is used to increase momentum. It is used to pick a topic that you would like to make dominant and increase the vibration of it, which is what makes it dominant. So the focus wheel works like this. You're observing life, something that you observe could be improved, and you recognize it. So you sit with the intention of improving your vibration on a subject. So you start with where you are. Such and such sucks. And then, as always, when you know what you don't want, for just a flash, you know what you do want. So on the other end of that stick is a clearer than usual picture of what you do want. I know I don't want this. I would prefer this. So in the center of a page, Esther always draws a big circle, and she writes a positive statement that right now is not dominant within her at all. In fact, the opposite of it is dominant within her. That's why she's doing this. It's something that she intends to make more dominant because she is going to focus on it for a little while and allow it to become more dominant. You follow me? So she writes this in the center, and then she tries to think of things that are easy to think of that support center circle of intention. It's pretty easy. First one comes sort of hard, but then she gets rolling, and she'll write the first and the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth and the sixth. And sometimes she'll just fill a whole page in all around. Sometimes you can hardly see anything left on the page. It's just writing everywhere. Sometimes the momentum becomes so fast that she finds what she has written in the center to be dominant in this moment. She changed what was dominant to something else. We call that deliberate creating. It's fun to clean up vibration. However, cleaning up vibration, just the idea of cleaning up a vibration has resistance in it because there's something to clean up. And when you focus too long or too hard on what you're cleaning up, you make it dominant. You can do so many focus wheels on something that bothers you that you can make that thing that bothers you dominant. You getting the sense of what we're talking about? We love you so much. That's what humans do. You try so hard to get it right. You want so much to be good at what you do that you are so often in your quest for rightness or goodness or improvement, actually activating the other end of the stick without even knowing you're doing it. Well, that's what Esther was doing. She was working so hard on cleaning up a vibration that she had been aware of that keeps rearing its ugly head, that while she was going through the motions and actually slightly improving the way she feels, overall, too much focus wheeling on the same subject over and over again was making what she didn't want dominant. Can you follow this a little bit? And can you put it in the category of trying too hard? So something very wonderful happened to Esther during this process. Right in the middle.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Give me a second here. Just gonna get rid of that. How we doing, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? I'm super, super excited about tonight's call. Have a super special guest tonight. Let me just pin myself. There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's drop some sevens in the chat for another Woke Wednesday. I'm super, super excited for this one. My girl is on here tonight. You guys know Queen Ivana. I'm super, super excited for this. We have an amazing topic for you guys tonight. Really grateful to be here again, another Wednesday with you guys. Let's drop what we're grateful for in the chat. That's what we start off with. A little Abraham, a little PD, and then let's start with some gratefulness. I'm super happy and grateful now for another day, another breath. I'm super happy and grateful now for my peers, for my friend Ivana, my sister Ivana, my mentors, for life, for love. I'm super happy and grateful for my family, my friends, and just being here with you guys. Technology, thank God for that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here tonight. So, guys, before I start rambling, because I tend to do that, I'm going to just start getting set here with the topic. Tonight, we're going to be talking a little bit about self-love versus self-care, right? So that's a big difference. Self-love versus self-care versus self-sabotage. I'm sorry. Wrong training. Self-care versus self-sabotaging. And that could get a little bit confusing for some people because we don't even realize that we're self-sabotaging most of the time. Self-love works too. It does. It's all in the same family there. But sometimes we don't even realize that we're self-sabotaging, right? A lot of the time we think that we're doing things that are helpful and that are pushing us towards our goals and the things that we want in life, but we're actually self-sabotaging ourselves, right? And it's a little bit hard to differentiate sometimes. So sometimes we have to put ourselves in check. I listened to Ivana's training a few nights ago that she sent me today, and they were speaking about how I'm so sorry, but I forget the girl who spoke on the call's name. Shout out to her. Ivana can shout her out. She had some amazing key points, and I took those into consideration, and I was thinking about them a lot before we got on the call. And she spoke about in the beginning of the call how her mom had told her, Allie, shout out to Allie, how her mom had told her that she spends a lot of time caring about others. And that's something that hit home for me. I'm super, super empathic. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means that you take on the energy of other people, right? So when you're an empathic person, you're constantly taking on the feelings and the energy of other people. So it's hard to focus on yourself. So I tend to personally, this is just me, and I'm sure that there are a lot of you out there that do this as well and feel this way as well. I put others before myself a lot of the time. A lot of the time, I put others way before myself, and I neglect to care for myself. But we think that we're doing the right thing in the moment, right? So I tend to do this a lot. And sometimes I have to reel myself back in. And it's crazy because like a lot of the time, and I'm just gonna like be totally, totally honest with you guys. My dad calls me selfish all the time because I'm constantly on calls. I'm constantly, in the gym. I'm constantly doing things for myself. And sometimes I am neglecting family events or, just spending time with family or like little things. And I used to think that he was right. I used to think that I was being super, super selfish. But there's two different perspectives of being selfish. And I want you guys to really take this one in because for a long time, it confused me and I didn't really understand. So you can be an actual selfish person the way that people typically perceive selfish as how it is, like only caring about yourself, not really caring about other people, only doing things for yourself. But there's a positive perspective to being selfish. You can be selfish by taking self-care and self-loving. That doesn't mean that you're selfless, that you're don't care about other people. It just means that you care enough about yourself to put yourself first. So sometimes we have to differentiate like putting other people first and putting yourself first and that being a bad thing. When you put yourself first, that's a good thing as long as you do it in a positive and respectful way for yourself and for others. Right? So again, like another key point, and like I'm looking at my notes, you can't pour from an empty cup. So you cannot even give to others if you're not full yourself. So if you're not taking the proper steps and the proper self-care, and Allie spoke about this too, self-care doesn't mean taking a bath with the candles lit or going to get your nails done. It can mean that. Always take care of yourself. That is always a good thing to do. But self-care means spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, making sure that you are at your highest level of output, that you're able to do your best in everything that you do, right? So meditating, reading, studying, doing all the things, your morning routine, your nighttime routine, all those things are going to allow you to be a better person and be able to actually be able to give to other people. Because you can't give if you don't have anything left inside of you. And sometimes, like empathic people, such as myself, we give, and then there's nothing left for you to give to yourself. Right? So I'm just going to end it off there because I know that Ivana has some amazing information for you guys. And I'm really, really excited to hear what she has to say tonight. That was kind of a little prequel to what she's going to drop for you guys. But let me just tell you a little bit about this woman. I met Ivana in 2020, February of 2020, right before COVID. First time we ever met, we did a training together. We didn't even know each other and we hit it off. She stayed with me for like a few days and we didn't even know each other. It was amazing. I was going to say crazy, but it's always amazing. And this girl hustled. Like she was putting me in my place. Like I was literally sitting there like, yo, this girl works so hard. Like I need to work harder. This girl is an amazing person. She's spiritual. She's beautiful. She's so hardworking. And I look up to her every single day and I love her so much. She's my sister. And here you go, Ivana, take the stage, girlfriend.
Oh my goodness, Jenna, thank you so much. I'm going to throw it back at you. Guys, throw some 888s, the infinite number of abundance. Jenna is literally my soul sister and my Aquarius sister. And I'm just really happy. This is actually our second or third time now training together, but this is my first time on Woke Wednesday. So I'm really happy to be here. And I want to see some more cameras. I don't see enough of your beautiful faces. Guys, I literally ran to put on makeup for y'all. So I went to go do all that. I want to see more cameras. Unless you're driving and I literally like cannot see you. I actually want to start off my segment with an exercise and I need to see your faces. So please turn on your cameras. Turn on your cameras. You guys look beautiful. You guys look amazing. If you didn't have time to go run to put on makeup, then that's fine. I see Lindsay. Hello, beautiful. All right, guys. So before I get into it, I do want to share with you a little bit about my story. Just for those of you on here who don't know me. So my name is Ivana. I am 24 years young. I've been within I Am and the Trade House for the past 3 years, going on to 4. All right, civil year excuse because of the little one. But I've been within this company for 3 years now, going on to 4, and it's honestly been the biggest blessing that has ever entered my life. I will never not talk about what it is that I do because I'm so passionate about the impact and the amount of change that not only has it caused for me, but plenty. And when I say plenty, I mean hundreds and thousands of people all over the world. So next time that you guys forget what it is that you're doing here, just remember you're here for a bigger purpose. So I'm grateful to have found mine within being a leader within the Trade House. So my segment, I'm going to go into a little bit of like neuroscience, epigenetics, and then the spiritual side of success. So I will do my best to not lose you guys throughout this whole thing, but I want to start off by us getting on the topic of concentration and knowing where our awareness actually lies within our mind. So to begin, I need everyone to close their eyes. Not the ones that are driving though. For those of you who are driving, please don't close your eyes. But those who are sitting down at a table and have their notebooks and stuff in front of them and are ready to learn, I want you guys to close your eyes and we're going to do a practice on concentration. Think of how many times that we've been told growing up, concentrate on this, concentrate on doing your homework, concentrate on this person or this thing, but we were never actually taught on how to actually concentrate. Have you guys heard that one exercise of like lighting a candle and you're like concentrating on the fire? This is the same thing that we're doing, but except I want to start teaching you guys how you can actually carry your light of awareness to one area of the mind and then to another. So now that we have our eyes closed, I have to actually look at you guys, so I can't close my eyes. But close your eyes right now. I want you to think of the last person that made you smile, that made you laugh, that whatever joke they told you or whatever call you were on and you're like, hee, like a little giggle comes to your mind. You love hearing their voice, whatever it may be, the last person that made you smile. All right, now I want you to think of the last time you went on vacation. You went on vacation with your family, you went on vacation with a loved one, with your partner. When was the last time you were on vacation and you were hiking in the mountains and breathing in that fresh piranha air and you were sightseeing? When was the last time you were walking around the city and admiring the skyscrapers and the buildings and talking to new people? When was the last time you went skiing, if that's your cup of tea? What was the last vacation that you went on with your family, with someone else, whoever? You have a feeling of joy, of pleasure, of happiness, of bliss. And I know you guys do because I can see you and, you know, you smiled a little bit, you're nodding your head. You're like, oh, she's right. I remember this moment back then, whenever that was. All right. So now we're going to switch it up a little bit. I want you to think of the last time someone made you upset. When was the last time you heard something and your heart kind of just sank? Whatever that was. You got that one text message you didn't want to get. Probably got like hours taken off of work. You lost a trade. What was it? What was it? When was the last time you got pretty upset? Someone made you feel pretty down in the dumps. Maybe you saw something, a comment that you didn't want to see. Yeah, that don't feel too good. Now, when was the last time you physically got hurt? When was the last time you stubbed your toe on like the corner of the table? Or when was the last time you accidentally hit your head on the microwave door being open? Or maybe you like fell on a weight at the gym or something. When was the last time you physically got hurt? You kind of remember that pain wherever it was on your body, like, ow, I remember that, or that caused a scar. All right, now open your eyes. Open your eyes. Now, in a time span of 60 to 90 to honestly just like 3 to 4 minutes, I took your area of the mind to a place where you were really happy and you were really content. And then I took your mind and your light of awareness to a place where you weren't so happy and you kind of felt that pain and you felt that emotion that wasn't exactly the best emotion. Now, just the way that I did that, it's the same way that you move your everyday life and you're in complete and utter control of where your attention goes. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. As you guys were thinking about all those moments that I talked about, you definitely felt that. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Ooh, Jenna, I need to be host, please.
Hold on, coming soon.
Loading. I hope you guys are back to a nice area of the mind. Drop a one if you're feeling so much better, because whatever bad thing you were thinking about, it already passed. The worst is never going to happen and the best is yet to come.
You're good to go.
Awesome. Let's run it. Tap in with me, y'all. So I want to go over something known as the gap of our identity. And this falls on a spectrum of us identifying our different thought patterns, our emotions or feelings, and how they drive us. And then how we're actually able to remove the ones that we don't want to experience. We always have the physical and the metaphysical of who we are, what do we do, what's our identity, who are we as people, who are we as soul beings, what are we, your ideal for yourself and how you want other people to see you. And then we have how we actually appear, the identity of what it is that we're projecting onto others, what people project us as, kind of like the facade that we put on for the world. And it's really you also thinking of who you want people to think of you as. Let's think of our emotions. Our emotions are the same way that we think of how it is that we are, who it is that we are, what it is that we stand for, what it is that we do. We can definitely have the same thing when it comes to our emotions. So we have the gap of lower vibrational feelings. Now, if I just showed you how it is you can go from one area of the mind to the other, do you think you have the cognitive understanding and the willpower to be able to go from low to high vibrations and energy? And let me also just say this as well. You guys are completely 100% valid on any emotion that you feel all the time. I felt called to say that. Whatever you feel on a daily basis, and if something triggers you, you are completely allowed to feel like that, but it's not okay for you to stay there. So let's think of guilt and shame and fear and anger. These are things that are already wired in our brains because our brains are the only thing that know the memory of the past and then the present. But that's all it ever knows. It doesn't memorize and internalize feeling like bliss or accomplished for a certain goal or a certain task. It's not there yet because it hasn't gone there. So whenever you're feeling something, it's not even you now, it's your brain playing those tricks on you because that's all it ever knows. So now there's a way for you to unmemorize those emotions. Realize that you are just not the emotion. Emotions just are passing. I want you guys to, let me say something really quick. Where is it? Okay. Here it is. Notice, I want to give another example. Notice an emotion of fear. Anything, whatever it is, whether it's dying, whether it's blowing an account, whether it's losing a certain person, whatever that is. That fear of the emotion, notice that part of you that is thinking about that fear, but then there's another part of you that is noticing what it's thinking about. So every time that you think of an emotion and you're doing your best to unmemorize it, notice the part that is actually noticing that emotion and go after that part instead. I hope you guys got that. Once you then see the emotion, the feeling, the energy for what it is, and not for what it could be or what its past is, you can then learn to detach from that and unmemorize it, unlearn it. no matter what, it's always going to be rooted within you because it's a habit loop. It's rooted deep within you, and certain things will always come up that will bring it up. But the more that you unmemorize it, detach, let go, feel without becoming, and allow it to pass, you then get to a state of mind almost at peace. It's liberating, it's freeing, because the ultimate goal here is a transparency between what you are feeling, why you are feeling it, how can you let go of it, can you let this go, and get to the point of transparency with yourself. Because after that, you then appear for the person that you actually are. And the last thing I'm going to go over is your emotional guidance scale. So this is something taught from Abraham Hicks, has plenty of books, The Law of Attraction, Ask and It Is Given, and I believe one or two others. So whenever you guys start to feel a lowered emotion, I want you to think of this as a scale. And you're working your way up. When you're going up the stairs, you're walking your way up. Now, this is the same thing where if you feel angry, let's just say you're angry right now, you then have to climb up the ladders of your emotional guidance scale to then get to a place of joy, of enthusiasm, of positive expectation. So if you're angry, you then go from being angry to being discouraged. Because then you were already discouraged before, but now you're working your way up. You release the anger, so now you're just discouraged. And then you enter blame. Well, you were feeling discouraged and blameful and at blame for whatever was going on or what happened internally or externally. And then you enter worry. Well, you let go of the blame because the blame and the discouragement already left your state of being. Then you enter worry. You're worried about something. You're worried about that car bill. You're worried about that person being mad. You're worried about your mom like freaking out, whatever it may be. Then you enter doubt. You leave the worry because the worry's gone. There's nothing to worry about, but now you're a little bit doubtful. You're still not on the spectrum of light. You're still vibrating in the dark. And you have to go over things to get through them. Doubt leads to disappointment. You get disappointed. It's an emotion. Disappointment leads to overwhelmment. Well, you're done being disappointed because we don't need to deal with that emotion anymore, but now you're still overwhelmed. And then you get frustrated because you were overwhelmed. You're irritated, you're impatient because you just want to feel better already, but you can't get there. You enter pessimism and boredom. Well, at this point, I'm done feeling irritated and the impatience has left my body. So let me enter a state of pessimism. Let me enter boredom because I'm so tired of being at this negative energy. You then climb your way up to contentment, to hopefulness, to optimism. You're going up the ladders of your emotional guidance scale because it's not just a one-way street from dark to light. It's a whole journey, and darkness is a portal to the light. You have to go through it. You have to grow through it. So the next time you're feeling any sort of way on this side of the spectrum, remember you are a few switches, a few clicks away from letting your awareness in your area of the mind to go from somewhere really sad to then carrying yourself to somewhere really happy or even better, whatever that may be. And this is a thing where it's so important for us to watch what it is that we say, watch what it is that we do, watch what it is that we see. There's so many times where I'll catch myself, and I feel like maybe there's some people in here that can relate to this, when you're feeling low and sad, you want to listen to that low and sad music. Try putting on a dance mix. Try putting on some house. I promise you, after sitting there in your sadness and listening to you're gonna feel a little bit better. Music literally holds energetic frequencies. Your clothing holds energetic frequencies to it as well. Your room does, your energy does. If I'm ever feeling, have you guys ever heard that one saying, when you dig, you're gonna find dirt? If you ever catch yourself doing something you're not supposed to, and you're already going down the spectrum of being sad, why are you gonna continue it? Stop itself in its tracks. This is something that I do whenever I feel myself going down this spiral. What am I doing? Where's my area of the mind? Where is my light of energy right now? Where is my awareness going? Can I bring it back? Can I bring it back? When people are driving, when you guys are driving on the road, you're focused on the road and your mind starts to wander in so many different ways. 1 minute, you're happy-go-lucky, thinking about that one time at that one festival with all your friends and living your best life. And then next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I'm running out of money. How am I gonna get gas? I'm almost on low. Gas prices are like $100. Oh my gosh. What did you do? You literally unconsciously got yourself there, but you can consciously bring yourself back. I hope everyone on here was able to take a thing or two from this call. Thank you, Jenna, for having me on for Woke Wednesday. I know this won't be the last time. Guys, everyone in here deserves to feel light and love, and you're always gonna have these thoughts and emotional patterns of low, hard times, low energy, and you're not gonna like it, but I promise you, you have to get over it. You have to get through it to get over it. So sending you guys so much love, like I said before, and I'll say it again. The worst is never going to happen, and the best is yet to come. Jenna, thank you for having me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll throw it back to you.
Wow is all I can say. I was literally taking notes like in a book because I don't even have like a notepad right here. That was insane. You were on fire. Let's drop some fire emojis in the chat for Queen Ivana. Oh my God. Thank you so much for doing that training. That was literally sick. Can't wait to go back and rewatch this because that was amazing. Before the call too, like me and Ivana got on a call and she showed me a little bit about what she was going to talk about. And I had never even seen that before. So I was really, really excited to listen and learn on this training. That's why I was taking so many notes. And I hope you guys were taking notes and paying attention and doing the exercise because that was amazing. I love the exercise with the candle. If you guys have like some free time, light a candle in your room, or maybe we'll do this next time. Maybe we'll do this next Wednesday. We've done trainings like that before where I've done that with you guys, but we'll do that next Wednesday. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you, Ivana. Thank you for doing that. Who wants to meditate? I'm super excited to meditate tonight. Okay. Also, I just want to shout out Ivana because she's the person who showed me Abraham. So if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be on the level of spirituality that I am now. So thank you for that. Love you. Okay. As you know, I usually just randomly, there was a fly on my hand just now. It's disgusting. Look for meditation. And
Do the one with like the yellow background.
you like that one? I like that one too.
One that finishes with "and I love you."
I know where this one, right?
Oh, I had to make you host.
Make me host again.
I got you. For someone asking me, my Twitter is the same thing. All my handles across the board are the same things. So feel free to reach out on any platform. Except my TikTok has a 1 at the end.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is it, right?
No, type in manifestation meditation.
Oh, that's it. You're right. I think I have it in my Telegram too. Asian. I can't even spell. Okay. This one.
Why are some people blessed by?
Okay, so everyone just, if you're driving, I'm sorry, but don't do this. If you're at home, just get into a comfortable seated position or lay down and just start to breathe a little bit. I'm going to lower this for the ad. This is a really great meditation, so just get yourself in the zone. And here we go.
Before you start your manifestation meditation, clarify a particular goal or vision you would like to manifest into your reality. Do this visualization often, and you will enhance the power of the manifestation process. When you are ready, either sit or lie in a position that is comfortable for you and take a deep breath in. Fill your lungs with air and exhale. Really feel your feet or back in contact with the surface beneath you. Feel supported and safe, and know that you can fully let go now. Take another deep breath in and tense your whole body as tightly as you can. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Breathe deeply in again and tense your whole body. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And last time, breathe deeply in and tense your whole body. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a moment to feel your center and enjoy a sense of stillness within you. As you lie or sit where you are, allow the vision of your goal to come into your mind. Really see your goal in all its detail, in full color, high definition, a crystal clear moving image of exactly what it is you want. Now, step into your body within this moving image and be fully present, as if it is your current reality. See your goal happening all around you and within you, as if it is already manifested into your life. Look around you through these new eyes and feel your new reality. experience everything. From how your body feels to the emotions within your heart, to all the changes in your physical world. Really feel how this new reality feels to you, how wonderful it is. What is happening? How are you feeling? How are you being? How are you thinking? How does your world look around you? Take the time now to really live this goal of yours and all the joy it brings you. Allow these good feelings to ripple through your whole body, permeating every inch of your being with an abundant, glowing sensation. With each wave of these joyful feelings, you are sealing your contract with the universe that this goal will be manifested. As this new vibration is instilled within you, feel the calm elation of knowing that your new chosen reality is now in escrow and that it is coming to you in divine right timing. It is done. You can now let go and trust. You are abundant. You are powerful. You are miraculous. As this meditation draws to a close, take a moment to feel gratitude that this new goal is now being realized into your life. Thank you. When you are ready, become fully present in your body and open your eyes. This is Jess from Live the Life You Love, supporting you to manifest your dreams. And I love you.
All right, guys. So you can gently open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, your toes, start to come back to your body. Thank you, Ivana, for remembering that meditation because I literally felt so elevated just now. I'm so glad that we did that one. I love that one. All right, guys, thank you so much for supporting me, for being here for another Woke Wednesday, for supporting Ivana. You can go follow her at Invest with Ivana on Instagram. Make sure you follow the YouTube page, Trade House Queens. We're putting out more content. And if nobody told you they love you today, I love